Hi everyone, we're continuing our GenCon coverage, and I'm here at the Greenbriar's game booth with Julie, who is going to give us a quick overview of Folklore, The Affliction. How you doing, Julie?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. You having a good con so far?
So busy. So busy. So many people, but it's been awesome.
That's awesome. All right, can you give us a quick overview of the folks at home for Folklore?
Absolutely. So, quick. Folklore. Okay, I can do this. I can do this. So Folklore, it's an RPG tabletop where you don't need a GM. You use the storyline and the decks of cards to drive the story. So your character, you would choose one of 6 in the core game. They already have all their stats set for them and their set abilities, their set equipment. And then, of course, the one thing you can do is pick which class they're going to be in. So you do have a bit of a choice.
Very cool.
But you're not spending all day creating a character like you would in an RPG. Depending on what class you pick, later on you will level up in your abilities as the story progresses.
So it's campaign-based?
It is campaign-based and it's cooperative.
Okay.
So you and your fellow heroes of Folklore are angry that the land has seen this dark affliction come across it, and you seek vengeance against it. You would like to scourge the land of all this evil. To do that, you are going to read a story. So I have a sample one that's here from GenCon because the designer didn't want me to show any of the actual ones from the campaign. No spoilers.
Okay.
So you have flavor text, and then you have some directions on what to do. This one is a straight, you just travel the land. So you start in Eurotrask, and you're traveling to Osterlink. So if you look on the world map, you're in Eurotrask, and you're going to travel to Osterlink. To do that, you have to move based on the stride of the characters. So her stride is 4.
Right, okay.
So she would move 1, 2, 3, 4. And she would start during the daytime because you never start off on an adventure at night.
Of course not.
It's very dangerous. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't
might hit a deer on the way.
Right. It's so true.
Something that happened with me.
Have you talked to my mother? Very bizarre. Okay, never mind. Bygones. At that point, you would pick one of the road events. So a road event, you would select one, and then you would read the day side.
Okay, very cool. Right.
There is a deck big enough that you can do this for all 6 core stories and not have to reshuffle the deck.
Wow, that's really cool.
So this is taking place, and then there's also off-road events. Off-road events are more dangerous, but the rewards are much higher.
Right.
Once you arrive in Osterlink, you would then read more of the story.
Okay.
Some other things that happen instead of just travel, using the decks there, can be something like having a skirmish. So all the monsters that you see, they have 2 different sides, and the skirmish side is a straight dice roll, so it's an abstract fight. It's a quick encounter.
Right.
It levels up depending on how many people and also the level of difficulty of the story. So the first story is much easier, the 6th story is much more difficult.
Okay.
So you would roll against them and defend, and if you won, that would inform the story. If you lost, it would inform the story. Sometimes you have to do a skill check. Sometimes it's just simply everybody has to agree on which path, like a choose your own adventure. Right. If there's ever a disagreement, whoever is the leader at the time would then get to make that choice, and then they pass on the token to the next person. At major plot points, when you have an event, you put down, it's like you zoom in on the map to a specific location, and then you put down your minis. So our Moon Priest then goes to the other side of his card. He has specific movement and fight rules. You're now using your stride to move around the board and also fight. You're using your abilities to try to attack him. And hopefully by then you've leveled up and you're strong enough and you haven't suffered too much damage, because if you die, you'll become a ghost.
Okay, and how does that work?
So you can use, so you're not out of the game. Okay. Nobody ever dies for real. Right. You actually can use your ghost points to channel your spirit energy to still aid and assist an attack. Of course, you can no longer have items and
right.
or companions. Can't have those anymore. They don't follow the spirits. They don't trust them at all. Puppies. But you can still participate until you get to a spot like the Church of the Crossroads, where the priest can reincarnate. Right, correct.
Okay, very, very cool.
If everybody in the party dies, there's always a condition where you basically reset to the last
nearest
point.
checkpoint. Okay.
And there might be a penalty, but you can still move forward.
These minis are absolutely gorgeous. They're really, really nice. I don't know if the camera can pick those up. Very, very nice. Now, the game is not released yet. It is coming out soon. This is a pre-sale at GenCon you guys are doing?
That is correct. They will be out early October.
Early October. Okay, there you have it. We will be getting a review copy of Folklore: The Affliction. So keep in touch, or stay tuned, I should say. All right, there you go. Yep. And we will be doing, like I said, the review. So do stay tuned, and we'll give that out to you real soon. Subscribe now to our channel to stay in the loop. If you like our work, help us continue by sharing the channel to your gaming group. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming.